What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tech Reacts, where every beat counts. My name is Matt Tech. Got the headphones on today, trying something a little bit new. I usually use my really nice Shure in-ears, great quality Shure 435s. Been using those on the road and in studio for many years. They are triple driver in-ear monitors, and they are tremendous, but I wanted to go for something a little bit more bassy, so I got these really neat Audio-Technica headphones, and I'm going to give this a shot. So we're going to continue with Sabaton today. I've got the tissues ready because the last one, No Bullets Fly, completely wrecked me. So did Christmas Truce. Sabaton's been great so far, and I'm really looking forward to this one. Now, a lot of things happened in 1916. I don't know what specifically this one is about, but let's get into it. This is Sabaton 1916. Let's go.
Years old when I went to the war to fight for a land fit for heroes. God on my side and a gun in my hand, chasing my days down to zero. And I marched and I fought and I bled and I died, and I never did get any older. But I knew at the time that a year in the line was a long enough life for a soldier. And we added 2 years to our ages. Eager for life and ahead of the game, ready for history's pages. And we brawled and we fought and we fought till we stood 10,000 shoulder to shoulder. Our thirst for the hun, we were food for the gun, and that's what you are when you're soldiers.
The rhythm is cool. So I see an American flag, and something I do know is that, I think I know, I never want to say I do and then I'm proved wrong in the comments, is that 1916 specifically was when America stepped into World War One. And so I'm seeing an American flag, I'm seeing a British flag, he said something about the Hun, like the Japanese. I don't know anything about like who was fighting with Germany. I just know who fought with I just know who the US fought with. But let's keep going. So he is talking about adding 2 years to their age, so having something to do with the draft, because I mean, these kids just wanted to serve. I mean, I get it. Obviously, I don't know what that feels like to have such. I mean, that's incredible bravery of. I mean, I can't even think of myself at 16 years old. But then again, conditions were different. You know, the entire world was at war, and I'm sure it felt different for them at 16 than the world did when I was 16. Which I was 16 back in 2002. So times were different in 2002 than it was in 1916, I'm sure. And what's with the costumes? So we have goth folks, we've got older people, we've got Spartans apparently, cowboy. Like we've just got all kinds of generations. There's something deeper in this video that I'm not quite understanding just yet. And a Motorhead. Right. It's funny.
I heard my friend cry, and he sank to his knees, coughing blood as he screamed for his mother. And I fell by his side, and that's how we died, clinging like kids to each other. And I lay in the mud, and the guts and the blood, and I wept as his body grew colder. And I called for my mother, and she never came, though it wasn't my fault, and I wasn't to blame. And the day's not half over, the 10,000 slain, and now there's nobody remembers our name. And that's how it is for a soldier.
Oh my goodness, man. Okay. Battle of the Soul. I know this. Okay, I've heard this one. Jeez. A single day. Oh, interesting. What is that? 1916 by Motorhead? Is that a song or a story or something? Yeah, help me out with all the different representation. What's with all the different representation? From 1916 to back in history to today. I don't know if I followed that. Okay, guys, I stayed for the comments, or I stayed for the credits. I didn't walk out of the theater. Are we happy? Okay. Cool tune. I get the song. I don't get the music video. Help me with that. And I'm sure it's probably obvious as soon as somebody says it. I'm just not seeing it in the moment. Like what I'm having a hard time. Well, first of all, I don't know Motorhead's 1916, so I don't know if that's relevant to this. But I am curious why there's so much different representation from across time periods. Edward the Bruce, King Leonidas, they had people specifically from 1916 and 1935 walking in the street. So I'm curious what the different. I mean, World War One. I'm just curious. I'm not seeing the meaning behind the music video, the artistic vision, and I'm gonna need some help with that. Be nice in the comments, okay? Be nice. I didn't get it. This is your chance to educate. It's not your chance to be a butthead. But I thought the song was super cool. I stayed through the credits. I didn't walk out of the theater. But yeah, hook me up with what the video is about specifically. That was cool. And then if you would suggest the next Sabaton, what be next on the Sabaton list? I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.